Good morning. Good morning. Hey, I hope you had a wonderful 3-day weekend, right? Um, do you happen to see Memorial Day as the official beginning of summer? Uh, you begin to roll into what is a more relaxed or a much busier time, much more family oriented, right? And what's that look like for your art business? Do you just put everything on the back burner and continue to focus on your family and you don't get done nearly as much painting as you usually do the other times of the year, or you're outdoor painting, or it's a good time of year to just put the sculpting on the back burner, or writing takes a little sidestep, or photography becomes something really important because the light is just like amazing, right? And especially if you're up north, the twilight hours are just really amazing if you're a photographer. So maybe if you're a photographer, it's a busier time of year for you than it is during the winter time because you have much more opportunities outdoors, that sweet light. So, and how about as a musician? This would be a busy time of year for you, right? So, what are you doing for your art business? What does that mean for you? What are you really focusing on at this time of year? Are you spending any time on your art business? One of the things that we design here is for artists to continue to create while really creating this really incredible, thriving art business. Because we know that many of you are solopreneurs, right? You want to become entrepreneurs, but right now you're just doing it solo and you're chasing one sale after another, after another, after another. And you don't really understand the secret sauce of getting all of those sales. And you don't want to give up your creative time because that's where your sweet spot is, that's where your passion is. So we design everything to keep you really focused on what's important to you, but creating a business that is going to sustain you, that is going to thrive, that is going to sell what you are creating. So I'm really hoping that you will schedule some time with me, and I'm going to put my calendar into the post, and I really hope that you're going to schedule some time and we can talk about your unique brand, because every artist, you can be doing the same thing, but each artist has got a completely different brand. And one of my clients recently, I just started working with her a few months ago. And one of the things that we started working on immediately was her color branding, because she was kind of all over the place. Oh, today I like this color. Today I like that color. Um, and having consistency in your brand is something really important. So, is there a color um, palette that you use continually in your art brand, right? Is there something that really represents you? Now, as a painter, your signature is pretty much um, your logo, right? Because I know that when I'm going into galleries, I'm looking for the signatures. I'm looking for the artists that I'm recognizing. I know them. I can look in the corner of many paintings and I can see their signature, and oh man, I know who that artist is. Or I see their brushstrokes, or sculptors, I become familiar with the lines and the subject matter that that particular artist is really sculpting. Photographers, they have a tendency to lean towards a particular subject matter, or the way that they're uh, processing their photos is something that's got a unique flavor to it. What is it that you're doing for your branding of your particular art business? What does that look like for you? So schedule some time with me and let's talk about it. I've got some really incredible free, valuable resources that can really help you on that journey. So I'm going to put my link into my calendar. And oh, before I go, a couple more things. 5 for 5. Well, it's 4 for 5 this week, maybe. Maybe you did start yesterday setting your intentions for your 5 for 5. 15 minutes a day, 5 things that you want to get done in your art business. That can be working on your website for 15 minutes. That can be posting to social media for 15 minutes. That can be answering posts on social media for 15 minutes. That can be responding to people who have sent you emails for 15 minutes. What's that look like for you? What does your art business look like? What do you do to make everything happen? And tomorrow is Wednesday. So if you'd like to join me live, I would love for you to drop it into the chat here on this post, and I'll reach out to you. And I'd love to highlight you. I'd love for everyone in the group to learn about you, whether you're a sculptor, a painter, a photographer, a writer, a musician, whatever it is that you do. I'd love for everyone to meet you and really become familiar with you. Putting yourself out there is something really super important. Taking a risk. So take a risk and be here with me tomorrow. And I will reach out to you, put it into the post, and I'll reach out to you and we'll get it together. And we will be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So go out and have yourself a magnificent day, and I will see you tomorrow.